Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video and a preview video. So what we are looking at today is we are going to look at and use the new and improved Anna Griffin mystery box subscription. You get this on annagriffin.com. It comes once a month. It bills, I think she said it bills at like the beginning of the month and then it ships the last week of the month, or it bills in the middle of the month and it ships the last week of the month though. And it is all 12 months of 2026 are curated for each of the months. So it used to be that her mystery boxes were just like random things that they were clearing their warehouse out of, and now they've changed that to be an actually curated box. So they designed everything that's in the box specifically for the box. As of today is the 28th of January. As of the live show, there were 50 subscriptions left. And I will say these are on her website, annagriffin.com, $44.95. That include free shipping. They're actually a really good value. If you don't have any Anna Griffin stuff and you wanted to try and see what her stuff is like, this is definitely a way to give it a whirl, because for $45 you get a little bit of everything. And you get to test what like her products are like and stuff. And if you're wanting to build your supply, this is another really good way to do that, because she actually already showed, I've already cut the tape so it was easier, and I disguised personal information, but she did. And this one is called, they all have names I guess too. This one's called the Mitten Paper Crafting Collection. She also, so there's 50, so everything is inclusive. So whether you are a scrapbooker or a card maker, you could use this stuff for either or both. She includes 12 by 12 paper in this subscription kit, which is fantastic. So awesome sauce. It comes wrapped with her signature tissue paper in a beautifully, her signature ivory Damascus, or this like beautiful floral pattern, in a probably 14 by 14 pizza style box shipping container, which you can store scrapbook paper in it, put the label on it and stack them up on a shelf. Would be a really good way to do that. They're nice and sturdy. They're, they got the nice print on it, but they do have all the tape. Or you could just keep storing your collection in it. And so here we go. Let's unwrap it. So keep your tissue paper, because you can make beautiful squish flowers with tissue paper. It's actually in a lot of her tissue paper, when items come, are in really, oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Are actually in really good condition for it to reuse in gifts or something. Gift bags and things like that, or to wrap something else in it. But it's also good for adding, cutting and adding embellishments to scrapbook pages, cards, home decor, whatever it is. This stuff's really cool. I wanted to show you how to make squish flowers, and this makes really, really good squish flowers. Tissue paper does. Like if you go to the Dollar Tree, Target, Dollar Spot, or Walmart, you can usually get the grocery store. Actually, your local grocery store sells tissue paper in like all different colors, and cheap way to make squish flowers, and they're so simple. I'll try to get a video on how to do it coming up. You can do it with copy paper and alcohol markers. Just plain white cheap copy paper and alcohol markers, a dye, and you just 3 layers of that, squish them all up. Anyways, I'll try to do a video here pretty quick, and they're so simple. They're the easiest things to make. They're one of my new favorites now. So this is the card kit, or not the card kit, the mystery box subscription kit. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at all those flowers. Let's see. She's already done a preview on this, so I already have an idea of what's in it. And then I watched Gina Loves to Craft. She already showed what came in hers. And so, and then use the wrapper. If you do diamond press and you do those, pop-up cards, that mechanism in there, you can actually use this plastic for that. This would work really good for that. Or save it and put all your stuff back in. Okay, so what you get in the kit is, look at these beautiful sentiments. Beautiful. And I think she said there's 12 card bases, so there's probably 12 sentiments. So let's see. Love you, with love. And so they're also curated. Each box is curated for a theme. They all have a theme. So this one's obviously Valentine's. With love. Gosh, how beautiful is that? You have my heart. Oh, happy anniversary. Oh my goodness, these are great. You have my heart. So probably 2 of each one. Valentine greetings. So they don't even have, they could just be for an anniversary. Yeah, just for you. Yeah, they're nice that they're not geared specifically towards Valentine's. Just the one is. The rest of them could be, with love. You could send that to anybody. Love you. I mean, hey, I would send that to my mom, my sister, my brothers. Love you guys. It's just like, how cool is that, right? It just happens to be in the red and white configuration. This one's in a beautiful, like, tealy, sagey green color. Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's happy anniversary, right? That's beautiful. An anniversary card to your sweetheart even. It wouldn't even have to be Valentine's Day, right? Or it could be Valentine's Day. So, yeah, those are pretty cool. So, let's put these back. And I was going to try to make a couple scrapbook double-page layouts and then a couple of cards with this kit today. So, you get a set of dies. Gosh, how pretty are those? Oh, and a word that says love. So, this is a heart, 2 hearts. And these are pretty decent size. So, it's not like they're just tiny dies in this kit. Yeah, this is 4 1/4 by about 3.5-ish. This one here is about 3 inches by probably 3.5. Yeah, about 3.5. And then the little word, which you could still use it on a scrapbook page, is about 2.5-ish by about 1.5 or so, 1.75. So whether you put that on a card or you put that on a scrapbook page, like, right? I mean, that's pretty good. So we'll see what that looks like. And then you also get, look, you even get her signature beautiful bows, beautiful ribbon bows. There's a bunch in there too. Probably at least 12, I would guess. All these gorgeous roses. Oh my goodness. And these are double stacked. So yeah, they've got dimension to them. So 3D flowers there. You get a beautiful pack of ephemera here. Which, oh, look how sweet these are. Aww. Oh, 2 of each. To my love. Oh yeah, look at these. These are great. Okay, 2 red ones, 2 pink ones. Oh, the fans. Oh, these are great. Yeah. Oh, how sweet. Like a little matchbox. Aww. Another heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, look at these. That's cool. And this is a medium. That's a larger size. Pink and red. And then look at that ephemera. Oh, how cool. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Here, let's put them back so we don't lose them. And let's see. And then these are the card bases. They have the handmade by on the back of them. So what are these? Oh yeah, these are upside down. Oh, this one must have went to this one. Yeah, they go like this. So these go like this. Okay, so you get 2 of each. They're blank inside. But look at that pattern. Isn't that beautiful? So 2 of that. Oh, look at how pretty is that? Oh, 2. Oh, 2 of the frame ones. Oh, that's cool. 2 of the frame ones. You could use those in the scrapbook pages. How pretty is that? Pink. And 2 of those. Oh, gorgeous. Those are beautiful cards. You get some sentiment inserts. Let's see what these are. And oh, is there 12? How many were? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 of them. So 6 designs, 2 of each. So there's probably 12 of these as well. And there's probably the same 2 of each. You fill my heart with love. Aww. Yeah, 2 of each. Thinking of you always brightens my day. See, right? That's not Valentine's Day. That's also, you fill my heart with love. Aww. Yeah, these aren't necessarily Valentine's Day, so you could use them for all occasion, which I think is terrific. I'm so happy she did it that way. Sending good thoughts and well wishes your way. Right? Come on now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, loving that. I wonder if, oh, maybe they're love and best wishes on this special day. Oh, yeah. So, like for the anniversary, right? Or birthday. Let's see. What is this one? Probably this way. Friends are special treasures from the heart. Happy Valentine's Day. Aww. Friends are special treasures from the heart. Happy Valentine's Day. That's pretty sweet. So there's 2 of those. Wishing you every happiness this special day brings. Aww. That is nice. And that's the last one. And then you get your envelopes for the cards. And then you get your paper. And this is where this is what is super cool. Single-sided. Yeah, single-sided. This is what is actually really cool, is that you get her really nice GSM paper. This isn't thin. It's a really good weight. Scrapbook size, so 12 by 12. I love that. So whether you're a card maker or a scrapbooker and you wanted to try it out, like, this is the way to go for sure. And look at that gorgeous pattern. That is beautiful. Yeah, loving that. So 2 of each. There again. Oh, probably 6 designs. Look at these 2 of these pink ones. How pretty. I've seen this pattern before. Oh, love the writing. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. Oh, cool beans. I love that. Oh, look at this pattern. That's beautiful. Yeah, and you don't have to use these necessarily as, and then look at that one. And then, oh gosh, look at that one. See, full-on scrapbook right there. Yeah, I think that is cool. So what I'm thinking is we should do the couple of scrapbook layouts first, and then we should do, like, the cards. So I'm loving this as a double layout. I mean, you're already started. You get the 2 colors of red. I think that is pretty sweet. And then we can kind of, you know, figure out what we want to do from there. Like, okay, so let's see what goes with this one. So, technically, and I think to conserve paper even, I might do pieces on, let me see. Just trying to see what my options are here. I'm thinking I like this one with this one. And I just want to see what my options are here for this color choice. Or I wonder if I just use it that way, if I would even need to. So let's go in a different direction, actually. So let's just do these as this. And then what if we take some of these card bases and we use these as our matte layers. So these are a 5x7 card. So we could definitely use these. And oh my gosh, like, right? That's a frame right there. We could actually bring the outside color back into the center with that. Actually, we could do that, right? So let's see. And then what could we do? Secondarily, we could we cut this in half? And maybe, could we cut this layer in half and just go, like, be able to do, like, a 3 by, like, we could do a 3x5 or something? Or, because you got the whole inside as well. So we could cut this out. We could use this as cardstock to cut out, like, a heart or something to layer on top of there with the dies. So I'm thinking we definitely use, or we could go this way. Oh, what if we go that way? Hey, why don't we go that way? Yeah, well, let's go that way with that, and this way with this one. And then we could add this down here. And, oh, you know, we could use the heart. Like, this could actually be a matte layer for the heart. And the heart could be, could it be? No, it's got too much die cuts out of it. But we could pop the love. We could die cut the love out in, like, gold and put it there as, like, the signature, like a backer plate or something. And we could do, and And we could just do two like that, actually. We could just do these are our matte layers for our photos. And then we could do love there. Well, hold on. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we could use instead. Maybe we don't have to destroy the card. The only one I really like with that is this one here. I really love this one. I think this is great. But I think we ought to just use the card base. I think we ought to just do this as another layer. Like that. I think if we do it like that, you could put another photo on the top of that. And we could actually get some stuff out of our stash if we wanted to. And if you cut this in half, you would have one half over here. You could do, yeah, we could do them in the middle like this, actually like that. And then we just cut the top off of those, and then we embellish it with flowers. Okay, so I think that's going to be something. Yeah, you could do that, and then we could do there. Yeah, okay, we'll use what's in our stash. Okay, but we're going to use the back for this. Okay, so we got that, and now let's see what we want to do for, so we're going to use these for our first layout, right? Then let's use this one and this one for our second one. Right? Those colors go together pretty good. Or actually, what if we do this one and this one? We could do that one and that one. We could do these two together. That could be the background, and then this could be the top, or we could do it on the side. I think here, and we should rip it. We should like rip it. I think it would be really cool. Or wait, what if we use both of these and a piece of the writing one for the back, and we like do a whole ripping thing, and there's like words there. That would be really fun. And then what do we use for the matte layers? We could use, and remember we have the back, the white, that we could pop on top of that as well. And that's like a pink and a brown color. And we're going to have white. And so I guess actually we could do the matte layers, we could do with a die out of our stash, we could do the inside of a card base. Maybe those other two card bases we could actually do the inside of. Well, we were going to do hearts out of it though. We're going to cut that in half. And that was going to be one on that one. And then we still have this piece, which we were going to do hearts on the other one. So we'll save that for that one. So, okay, that's cool then. So if we go ripped, and we do a strip of the writing behind, and then so kind of like that. So pretend like, it's ripped. And then we could do that as a layer. We could cut this off, and we could actually, what if we cut out the middle of this? And that's where we would put let's see, cut out the middle of maybe one of these other ones. What if we cut out the middle of one of these other ones? What if we actually use these two? Like this, there. Cut the middle out, and we could use this on something else. And then that's our frame. We could do that as our frame. We could go this way and this way. And cut the middles out though, right? So we don't have that red. It's just a white gold frame there. You could do like that. And then we just need something for the other side. And so on the other side, we could do... what if we did... Oh, we could do the back. We could cut the back out with a frame. We could cut the back out with the frame because it'll have the tear with the words, and then cut this out with a pretty die. And so we'll do these two like this, cut the middles out, and then we'll then we'll use the back to make a frame, and we'll go this way. And then we'll do like love in gold. So I'm going to grab out some like glitter and things like that. So I think that'll be a second one. So these two will be used. And the back is going to be my frame for this side. So I'm going to use one piece of this for each of these. And okay, so then those. Okay, we're not using this though. We don't need to use that. So I'm going to use those. And then what do I have left for the cards? So let's actually put those together first really quick. Because then we'll embellish them and everything as well. I need to pop these over here. And go ahead and... yeah, got this. I guess let's just go ahead and cut these out. Cut the card bases down. And let's see, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz paper trimmer so that way I can gut out the inside of the card. So we'll go like that, and then we'll cut out the centers. So I'm just trying to cut out the middle of this card like that. I'm just lining my arrows up on the edge of that red color is basically what I'm doing. Yeah, and that looks like it's working out pretty good. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Haha. Okay, that's not so bad. And this was going to go on this one like this. Like we were going to do like that, right? That's actually pretty cool. That is really cool. And we could even take some of the writing even if we wanted to and pop it in the back. So it'll be, I like it better with the pink. So then this will be ripped like this. So we'll do a strip like that. So let me see. Let me do a, wish I had like ripping scissors. I want it to go about, wait, let's see if we go about there. So this is like the middle. So we're going to go here. We're going to go about here, and let's see. Are we going to get another one there? Yeah, we're going to go about there. I think that'll work out just fine. So let's go to there. So if I rip up, will it, oh, that'll give me the white. Oh, cool. And I'm going to go to like this dot here. Okay, and then we'll go back to about there as well. Okay, cool. Okay. So we'll have that, and it looks like it's ripped, but there's like writing underneath, right? That is going to be really neat. And then we'll have this like this, and then we can have a little flower pop out of there. Maybe we have this corner down here, so actually, what if we do something like this, and we have like this corner ripped out as well. We go, so we'll have to have a couple of different pieces. Oops. Okay, don't rip it too big. And then we could probably cut stuff out of this. So let's not get rid of these pieces just yet. We might be able to make some embellishments. Okay, so then we've got, okay, so then we have this. Now, I'm not using this whole piece. I'm only using pieces of it. So we're going to do that and like this. So we're going to go like this. Okay, and so let me cut this out. Let me do the same thing I did to this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that second one cut out. And now let's see how big did I rip this? let's see, I need a piece that's probably 4 inches by approximately 5. I need a 4 by 5, and then it'll cover that as well. So I'm gonna go 4 inches this way. Yeah, and then it's 5 inches tall. So I'm gonna go 4 this way. Whoops. Let's go 4 inches. Like that. And I needed it by 5 to cover that piece. And this is going to go behind. I'm just going to glue it behind like that so I can save my paper. And then I need a piece here, which, oh yeah, that'll work. So let's see how much that is then. Let's see, this is going to be approximately, if we do 3.5, we'll be good to go. So then I'm going to snatch another piece off this one at 3.5. Like that. And we're going to go right behind there. Like that, right? Isn't that great? Look at that. That's pretty good. Okay. Like this. Okay, so let me glue these on. And let's see. Let's see here. Let me pop these over here. Let me do something like this. Let's see. Am I upright? Make sure we're upright. Go to the edge. Like so. Okay, wipe off the extra schmutz. I got out of the lines. I wasn't coloring in the lines. Oh my gosh, right? That is so great. Okay, and then we'll pop this one right here. So let's get some more glue. I'll go closer to where my cut is. I got overzealous on that other one. And then I'll just make sure that, make sure I'm going the proper way. So line it up on the edge up here and here. Like down here. Just lining it up on the edge there. And over. Wait. Here and there. So that I have my corner back. Okay, and that it looks like I need some glue right there. Yeah, there we go. Wipe the excess off. Like that. Like so. And oh yeah, we're having fun now. Look at that. How cool is that? Made our own little pattern distress paper there. Okay, now we have these two. And now we can pop these up if we want to. And then your picture that you would do on the inside, you would just measure this out and it would go down in, and then this would pop up, which would be actually pretty fun and give it some dimension. I think I want to do that. And so let's see. So that's the kit doesn't come with adhesive, but you know, most of us getting started out, you know, you could just use tape run or you could glue it down. Like if you don't want it to actually have dimension and fit better into a photo album, then I would advise against this. Don't use dimension, because if you just glue it down, it'll fit better. Rather than going 7 layers of Anna. And whatnot. So yeah, like that. And then peel the backers off like so. And oh, this video is probably going to be super long too. We're already 28 in. Let me attach these with dimensionals. I'll be right back. Okay, we got that. So now let's figure out what we want to... Oh, actually, we should probably do this one, though. Okay, so I got to do this side. And this side, what did we say we were doing with this one? What were we using? No, we were using one that was the opposite. Oh, no, that's right. We were going to do a frame. Get a frame out of our stash. And we're still going to have this. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we're going to the middle. So let's go ahead and do this. Like that. and then we can add, and then when it's doing this, it's like this. So it looks like when you get the whole thing, it's like you got thirds because it's a double page. Oh, I wonder if this will fit. Come on. Oh, it just fits. Okay, so we'll glue this on the back of this one. And hopefully I don't do it upside down. Let me glue this on the back. I'll be right back. Okay, got that glued down. And now I'm getting this out of my stash. I think I just got this. I don't think I've had it too long anyways. And I don't remember what it is. It's this one here. It is the Jasmine concentric dies. It's got this great rectangle that kind of goes with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to cut out this here, right? So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that. And if you gilded this, oh my goodness, that would be so beautiful with that embossing around it. And it would actually go with it even better. So I'm going to have to add some gold on this side, but we can do that with the other stuff. So I'm going to actually just glue this one down and not pop it up. And see, this was the back of the card, remember? And so we're using all the pieces of the kit so that way we can get the full use out of everything, whether we're scrapbooking or we are making cards, right? We want to maximize the potential. So let's go ahead and pop this on here. And hopefully that is nice and square-ish. I'm lining it up with the printing on here, so hopefully that's square. The paper's not cut crooked or anything. Okay, and now we can embellish it with some of the fun stuff. Okay, so I think we ought to take one of, like this die here. Oh, what could we take? These could be layers, though. These could be, I could use these on one of the other. Oh, could we do another? Oh, but I could only do a single. Like, I could actually do a single page, and we could do that, or I could use these as die cuts on something else. On a card I could even do that, but you could potentially do that, and that would be really cool too. So let me just see what we end up doing there. Okay, so that goes there. I might even be able to use it, yeah. Maybe this is a matte layer. Or this could actually go on there. No, hold on. Let's see. I could do something like that instead. If I cut this in half, I could offset it like this, and I could actually use that. Like so, and then put a heart behind that or something. Yeah. We'll just see. Let's just see. So let's potentially go there. And so, let's see. I had the other back of that card base, so, let me find, oh, it's right here. I put it in with the die. That's hilarious. Wait for it. So I still have this card base from the other one. So let's go ahead and cut out one of these dies. And so I think I'll cut love out of it. I'll cut love out of that one, and we can have love. And we could do, or should we do this one? We should probably do this one. It'd be really beautiful. We could do that one. We could do that one, and it could go, because it could go right there. God, if that was gold, that'd be beautiful. And then love, if that was like that. Let's see. Yeah, because we could definitely do like there. Actually, what if we do that? What if that's in white, and then we could actually do like that. And then, let's see, we could put one of these here and one there instead. We could do one in, we're not going to get all that off of one piece, so we're going to have to, oh man. Okay, well, don't put your, oh man. Okay, don't put your, I just ruined that. Oh, that's a bummer. You could see right through it too. I stuck it on the tape on that die set. Okay. I think if these were in, let me cut out two of these in white like this. And see what happens with these. I'm going to cut the word out in white as well, because I think I can squeeze it on. I think I can do like that and squeeze it on like that on this card base. Or I wonder if I can get this one on there, if it would let me. Oh, I can actually do those two. Okay, let's do that. Let's do all three of them like that, because I can fit them on there. I'll be right back. Okay, I think we got it. So I've got this one here, and this one here. So let's grab some embellishments from the... Where did this come from? That's on there. Oh, that's this one. Oh, and these dies cut really nice. Oh my, they cut really good. Yeah, one pass. I did have my metal shim in, but I usually have it in, especially because my mat is so well loved that I'm cutting on. And yeah, it worked pretty good. But let's grab the yeah, they cut great. All the pieces, I could just flick them out. They were really nice. So let's grab the embellishments now. Let's see if we can use any of those or any of these. And a bow. I don't know. We might be able to use a bow. I'll have to turn the hot glue gun on for that. But let's see. Because it is a Valentine page. We could use the one that said... we could use the one that said, "You have my heart," I think. Let's see. And see if we want to use any of these. I think, do we want to use these for the cards? There's not too many of them. Okay, so we're not, this is not, these are on the other one. So let's move this over so we can kind of see what it is we're working with and not having any other like designs in there. No other designs. So there we go there. Yeah, okay, we have these, right? And now we can see what... No, oh yeah, we're going with the pink because it did have pink. So could we maybe pop that there? We could pop that there. I was going to see, what could we... Let's see. You have my heart was really good. With love. Because you don't have to just... You could use the sentiments even for... With love. You could even... I mean, yeah, you could totally put... You know, that like that even. We could do like that. And it would be super cool. So, okay, so we've got that. And we've got this embellishment here. Okay, so let's I think let's call that for embellishments on the page. We don't have to get crazy, you know. We could, and then what if we do a bow? What if we do a bow on each of those? Well, how many's in here? Is there only 12? 1, 2. So I was thinking, well, you could put, well, depending on how the photo is though, we could put a bow here maybe. We could do like that. It's kind of the wrong red, isn't it? It's super bright. Let's see what the flowers. Let's see what flowers we can put on here first. Let me pop these back in the bag so I don't lose them or get them all funky. And see what we can do there. Let's see. Let's just get the flowers out. And now we have two other pages we have to do, and we have cards. So we're going to want to be mindful of the amount of embellishments we're using per, but there's actually quite a lot. Actually, there is quite a lot. So we could do like that. So we'll want to do poppies on what if we do like that? And we could go like there. How pretty is that? And then we can pop a couple of pink roses on as well. We could pop a couple of these. We could do like that. And we could do like so. Like that. Oh my gosh. See? I know it seems, but I mean, you add just a couple of flowers and boom. You've got a stunner of a page. It doesn't take a lot. Could we do this one instead? Go here. What if we do like that instead? Okay, so we got this. Yeah, what if we actually do like that? Oh my gosh, and I think that looks pretty good. I think that is a swell double page. And then the only other thing we need is a journaling spot. Okay, this, I was going to put that there. And we could do like that with, oh, we have this title here. We have the title already on this one, so we don't actually need that. So we could do with love like that. So could we do love here? We could do love there. Maybe we don't need that heart. No, I do love the heart. I do love the heart. We could do love like that. You can't really see it though. You go like that. No, wait. We could swap this out. We could go there. We could go love. And then we could do this. We could take this out. And go there. Could have gone there. Actually, what if? Wait. There. Here and here. Oh, but there's no gold. We need gold on this side. We should actually pop this. Maybe put this up here. And do maybe like that. Maybe we do like that instead. And then we have gold on this side. Because we have all the gilding on this one. We could break it up. We could do love over there. And I think this looks pretty good. And I think we can pop this like this so you can still see the wording. You've got the with love with this. And I think that actually looks really cool. I think that looks pretty good. Now, you know, could I bust out all the other things I have in my stash for borders and everything else? Oh, you bet. But for just trying to stick with what is in the kit, I mean, that's a pretty fun double layout. I mean, because I would gild this, that, and then that would match this, which would be really fun as well. So, yeah, that would be super sinking fun. You could even ink this. You could ink this and better press it. Would be really fun. But let's go ahead and let me glue this down and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. That is the finished layout, and I think they just came out super fun. And the fact that everything actually came out of the card kit, you have that fun little effect with the ripped paper. I think that is just super, super fun. Then you could cut your photo the size of this space here and then drop it down in, and this would be popped up and give it lots of dimension. And even then, I don't think this is popped up too bad. I think you could not have any trouble putting this in a photo album. And then you have this one too. A little bit more simple, but I think still works, especially as a double spread. And it gives you the option if you wanted to create another like signature card or something, you could add it, you know, you'd have a space to add it there as well. So I think this just came out, I think this double page came out like really cool. And I'm pretty pleased with that. So, okay, so on to the next one. So that's our first double layout. So let's do another one. And let's go ahead and let me get something and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the next spread that we're going to do. So I need to cut the backs off of these two cards here. And then I think we can do some die cutting out of these as well. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut the backs off of these. And then I was thinking that these two hearts are out of the ephemera. So I grabbed both, put one on each side of the page. I think that looks really good. And this is centered but more towards the top. And so I'm going to cut love out of one of the back pieces. One of the back pieces of the card. And then I'm going to use this You Have My Heart. I love what this looks like. I think that looks really nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some flowers around and then see if we need to add where we can add either of these. Because, yeah, we could definitely do something. So, like, even if this was in, like, here, in the ivory there out of the back of the card, we could do like that. Would be really fun. and whatnot. And like, so actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do that again. I'll do all 3 of these out of the back of this card, like I did last time. And then we'll see where we can put them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut that love out, and then I have these 2 that I can use on whatever projects. I don't think they're going to be able to go, I don't think they're going to be able to go on this one unless I can figure out, right here. No, I think, I do actually like that better. I do like that a little better. That actually looks cool. And that has a little title up there. And then we can, like, maybe push that up. And then have this here and here. Or maybe we could do like that. Like, and then they're opposite. Yeah, actually, what if we do like that? That actually looks pretty good. Does it? Or does it look more balanced up here? And then this is like this. And then we'll want these to be the same. And then we can keep these like that. We could keep those like that. Okay, and now let's pilfer some flowers around there again. Thinking, what if we do something like that? We could do something like that. Let's go ahead and that's the opposite way. We could do something like that. We need a couple of, ooh, look at this one. We could do, you can't really, I can't, let's see. No, don't get so crazy. Can we do that? And stack this up like this? What? Oh, we could totally do that. Okay. We got that. Okay, and then what if we do... Can we do like that instead? What if we do like that? And then... Actually, that looks really good. I am loving that. Okay, maybe one more on this side here. To kind of... What if we actually pop this heart up on top of those flowers? And we do like that. I love that. I think that is really pretty. And I think this looks good. And how simple is that? That's so simple. So I think, let me glue this down and I'll be right back. Yeah. What do you guys think? Right? That's not so bad. That's pretty good. So let me glue it down. Yeah, that looks so good. I'll glue it down. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's our second layout, and look how sweet that is. Isn't that pretty great? This paper just does all the work, and then you have the embellishments. It's simple, but it's really pretty because the paper is just splendid. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's our second layout. I think that is great. Okay, so now, let's see. So that's our 2 pages there, or our 2 layouts there. Let me put some cards together first, and see what we can, because I was thinking I was going to use this one, but, you know what? I could use that. These are the panels we cut out of the middle. We could do like that, right? Let me see what other cards we have here, before we totally, can I do that on this one? Let's see. Can we do like that? Well, you hate to cover up that gorgeous detail in the center, but you could definitely do that. If we must. I would love to keep these. Wait. But actually, what if we did a double page with this one? And we could use these like this. And then we could, oh, actually we could do these 2 Actually, you could do it with one of these. Or both of these. We could do like this. We could actually do that. And then we could do this. On this page, we could actually do that. Or we could do this. And this. And that. And then we could do this like this. Oh, what if we do that? We should do that. Let's do this. Okay, let's save those. Let's save these. And this will be our third one. But let's just wait and see what we end up doing for the cards then. Let me just put those aside. Okay, now what card pieces do we have? Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, I have these ivory. What if, right? So what card bases do I have left? So I have these 6 here, card bases left. And look at how sweet is that. Okay. And let's see. What do we want to do here? So let's work on this here. And we have all these ephemera pieces as well. We've got the ephemera pieces. Okay. And I think this looks super cute like that. I think that is so cute. We could do like that. Oh, what if we did that, right? No. Let's do one of each of these. So we'll do 3 double page layouts and we'll do 3 cards. We'll do like that. Okay. And then let's do like that. And then let's see what kind of a collage we could come together with. Okay, and then we need, like, that doesn't work. So I'm going to have to pull something out of the stash for kind of contrastiness, I'm pretty sure. What else do we have here? We could do something like, could we do something like that? Oh, we could do something like that. What if we had this? No. We need something a little bit, with a little bit more punch on this. I need a background. Each of these needs something. I need to anchor it. No, could I go opposite color? Here. We do have this pink one. We could definitely go that way. Let's see. I love this like this. So what if we... Okay, let's hone in on that idea. Okay. You got your pink. You got your love you. Can we do that? How do we feel about that? I know it's not an insane amount of flowers or anything. Could we do that and then put a couple more flowers up at the top? How do we feel about, or a flower up at the top? What do we think about this? Can we do that? It just kind of blends in there. It just kind of Can we do something like that? Nope. I think I like the pop of the white up there, and I think I like this like this, and I think we ought to just leave that. I think we ought to leave well enough alone. Get while the getting's good. I think the I love you, or love you, says just enough. And I'm thinking we ought to do that. I think that should be a card. And then, let's see, let's give this one. I really need to get a, I need a background die. And I need some paper. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it done with just a card kit. A Valentine greetings. Oh, wait. Could we do just for you? What if we do just for you like this? Wait. Yeah, those flowers blend in a little. All right. All right, hold on. let me figure something out here and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the 3 cards, and so this is what we're going to do here. They're just laid out. I don't actually have them like glued down just yet. So, let me see. I think we should go ahead and start gluing them down though. So, I've got, and everything is out of the card kit, so that's pretty fun. Or, yeah, everything is out of the card kit. Well, except the die cut up there. Except this die there that I used for one of the matte layers. But you could technically use anything out of your stash. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. You could technically use anything out of your stash. So, so I've got this piece here. And this is just paper. We don't have to be so crazy with it. Far as adhering it down, it'll be just fine. Like that. These little ephemera pieces, oh my gosh, are so cute. Okay, and then we're gonna do this one, which that is Darling. Whoops, I gotta put some weight on that. So let's put this here. I think we'll do like that. That is so cute. Oh wait, were we supposed to? And then we had this one. Don't get glue on your card though. Okay, so we're going to do that like that. And then we're going to... Boy, that didn't come out how I laid it out, did it? And then we're going to pop this here. Oh, shucky darn. Oh, actually, we could do this down here like this. And then we can pop this here. Or could we do that and then just do this? No, I really wanted this up somewhere. So can we lift this back up? Oh, that was our glitter glue too. Can we do like that? With this little Cupid doll there? What if we do that? And we'll go like that. Okay, I think we're going to do that instead. Because it didn't really line up for where I was hoping it was going to go. So, there is that. Okay, so it's going to go like this. There we go. And then, oh, I need my hot glue gunner for all the bows. Let me do, I'm gonna do that. You could technically just put glue on it, but yeah, I don't want to. So then we're gonna do like that. Yeah, let's do that. And see where this ended up. Where we're gonna go like that. I think we're gonna do like that, and then we're gonna do like that. So let me put some pop dots on the back of this. Some dimensionals. They're dimensionals. So we're gonna go up towards the top like this, and then put it like this, like that, and then we can pop that on like that, right? That is so cute. Okay, so that's the first card. Okay, without the bow, that's what the first card looks like. That is pretty cute, right? Okay, and then we'll put the bow there. And so then this here, this was the frame. So this is the back of the card that we used on the scrapbook page. And this was the frame that was left because I centered it up really nice. Oh, let's just shift it. That was left over. So we're going to glue that to the outside like that and get a 2-for-1 out of this. And like something like this. Like this, like that, and then I'm really just trying to use what's up in the box only, and so, but in all reality, you can really just use whatever is in your stash to utilize this to its fullest. Compare it up with other dyes and things, papers and stuff that you have in your stash. Like if you had glitter paper and all that stuff, like, right, that would be pretty stinking fun. If you have Anna Griffin matte foils and stuff, like that's where you should be adding to this. But if you are just starting out, this is just to show you how you could use it. And this is also, you know, whether you're scrapbooking or card making. So we're trying to do both out of one kit, right? Which is a little bit more difficult. But just trying to show you possibilities of what you could do with the kit. So we're going to do that like that. This is going to go here like this. Yes, so let's put this up on a dimensional as well. Like so. I think like that. This one can just get glued down. Like that. Let's see, this was going to go here, but these were actually going to be about like here-ish. And then we were going to pop this here. Something. And then this cute little guy was going to go here. Or, yeah, something like that. So let's put a dimensional behind him. Like this. And these are Anna Griffin dimensionals. You can buy these on her website. Or HSN, actually, if you buy them. You can actually buy them on HSN as well. I like that. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. Okay, so let me pop some glue behind these. And then we'll put dimensionals behind that other one. And then look how sweet this card is. It used a scrap and it utilized, just like I said, what was just in the kit. And like, how fun is that, right? So let's pop some dimensionals on the back of this. And put this down. And so cute. And then we can pop a bow right there, right? Give a little texture. How adorable is that? So now there's 2 cards. So then we have that there, right? Those are so cute. Those are adorable, right? Okay, and then this is our third one. So I'm just going to make the 3 cards and then the 3 layouts. Because otherwise this thing is going to be crazy long. And you guys have been awesome, so here we go. We're going to pop these 2 up like this. And if you were worried about putting these in the mail, I would definitely just glue all this stuff down flat. I'm not worried about that, so I'm 7 layers of Anna all the way. Not going to worry about it. So that goes like that. I know it's like the wrong way, but we're stacking. So, yay. It works great for what we're doing. Gives us a sweet little frame that we can then, do that. Then this is going to stack on there like that. We're going to pop this up like this with some dimensionals. And this paper is gorgeous. It says everything all on its own. It is some of my most favorite. It's so pretty. And like that. Little dimension. And then we're going to go like that. And then pop a bow on that. And then you would want to add art glitter glue to all these dimensionals. And then like the other pieces that, the other parts that like make contact. Like that. Right? Isn't that great? That is so sweet. Oh, whoops. Pop some glue on that. It's just paper. We don't have to get crazy with it. Like this. Yeah, right? And then that's going to go there. Like, how sweet is that card? That is pretty fun. Everything out of the kit. Super simple. Very easy. Let me glue these. Let me do these bows. Let me get these bows hot glued down. And we're going to go there. We'll get the webs off in just a second. We're going to go here. Like that. And then we're going to go right there. There or there? Oh, let's go there. Oh, there? Hey, what if we go there? Let's go there. On the side. And it's just paper, so a little hot glue goes a long way. And look at it! Like, come on, that is pretty sweet. So, oh, let's get the glue webs off this one. So we have these. Okay, so we have our 3 cards, right? Those are pretty good. I think those are pretty great. So, so that's that one. That's this one, right? All those ephemera pieces, how fun. And then this one here with that discarded frame from the other piece, like, right? How sweet. And then let's go ahead and do that third layout. Let me get something. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got it. So this is our third double scrapbook layout here. This is kind of what I'm going to do. So these were the pieces we gutted out of the first two frames. These pieces that we ripped off that one, I'm going to see about cutting the word love out of them like this on each of these. And then I'm going to put love and then love on each side of the page. And I think that will stand out really nice. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, false alarm. It doesn't actually go. It like just melts away into the page. You don't really even notice it's there. It goes there, but you're going to have a photo in there. That's the size of that pink space, the pale pink space. So, meh. Okay, we'll forego that. Okay, so now we can just go ahead and glue all of this stuff down. Oh, I got to cut the backs off the cards first. And then, yeah, I need to cut the backs off the cards. And then we'll glue those down. So let me actually cut the backs off the cards, and then let me just glue all this down, and then you could see what it looks like at the end here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got those backers off, and yeah, now I just have to glue it down. Did I say I was going to glue it down? I don't remember. But hey, we're already this far in. This won't take that long, and then we can just see, you know, everything. And then I'll show you what is actually left. And this card kit, I mean, that's 3 double layouts. Now, are they, you know, 7 layers of Anna and 25 different products later? You know, no, obviously it's 1 card kit, but I think they just actually turned out really pretty for what they, you know, what they are. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I was trying not to put any glue where the mat is, so that way I can slide the picture in. I don't have to worry about the photo. So I'm just trying to put it on the very edge like that. And that way I can cut it this and I can slide it in. And it will work out really well. Okay, so this I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. And yeah, so 3 cards and 3 double layouts. I think that is pretty fantastic. Pretty good. So it's going to go like that. Probably up here-ish. Oh, let me take these off. Hold on. Okay, so I put this on dimensionals, and this has a dimensional under it. So then I was going to go ahead and glue these down under that corner there. And then, here, I guess you go like that. And then glue this one on top up here. And then, but not, so there's no glue on this one. So I want this to just be on the heart and not on this. So then I can put a picture that's inside that white border on that. So there we go there. And that's the first side. And I think that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, that is pretty good. So, gosh, for a $45 card kit, you get 3. I mean, you could have done 6 because there were 12 sheets. You could have done 6 layouts. So, like, it's really easy, or just done 12 cards, like, and had so much left over. So, let's see. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to have to swap this because where the camera is like totally in the way. So let's see. This is going to go this way. And I can actually line it up probably a little bit easier. So let me put glue on the back of this matte layer. That's going to have our photos on it. So we got 4 photos on this page. We utilized the card bases out of that kit to be something other than what they actually were. So that's pretty fun. So I think we're about there. Does that look about even? That looks pretty even there. And let's see. What did we have? I think this was here. And this was here probably. I think that was like that. So let's put some glue on the back of this. Dimensionals on this one. Like this. And you could even do it. You could actually have this page were like this. You don't have to change it at all. There you go. And then let's see. Then this one gets popped up on dimensionals. This one will. That one will. Yeah, let me get this up on dimensionals and stuff. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I got this stuck down. Now I just have to stick all these down. And I think this will work out just perfect. Like so. Wait, what did we? Was it like this? I think it was like that. I just had it too. That's okay. Maybe there. Oh yeah, let's do it like that. And then, would this go better there? Oh, or was, no, that wasn't there. Do I have this backwards? I feel like I have this backwards. Is it like this? Oh my, it is really hard to put something together when it's supposed to be in a different capacity. I think this was originally, but that wouldn't have gone there. And I think I glued that down. Oh, can I? Oh, okay, I ripped it, but that's okay. That's okay. Because if I pop this, if I pop this, we're swapping them, right? It's okay. So if I pop this here, right? Would that go there? I think that could go there. And then it seems like with where the hearts all ended up, that is a little bit more balanced. These I can't move for sure, but this I can do this like this, and then I can pop this up. So I'll just put this, and that way I can slide the photo in. I'll put it like that, right? And then this will go like that. So I think that will be better. Oh yeah, where are you? Yeah, like that. So this is the page we're still working on. And then once I get the picture in there, once I slide the photo in, then I can put another dimensional in there. And so this one, I want it like that, but see if I can put this. I'm only going to put one on it so I can change it. If I need to move it when I put the photo on it, because I obviously don't know what is going to go on this spot. And then I'll do this one like this. And then we're done. There we go. And then we're finished. And it's going to go like that. And then right? Oh my goodness, that is pretty good. Isn't that pretty good? That is a pretty fun layout. And look how gorgeous that paper is. That, oh, did it? Oh, because I didn't tack it down. Oh, that's funny. So put a little on that. So let's do like that. And that way it's not on the photo mat. And we'll just do it like that. Okay, now. Okay, so there it is there. So that's the page there. And then look how beautiful that is. And then here's this one. Now I don't have any words, right? Because they went like melted in. But I can go back and I can, add it onto the photo or something like that. And I think that would be really fun as well. Go back and do that. But right, isn't that a great layout? That is pretty stinking fun. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so that's that's our last layout. And now let me get the other ones. So that's this double out, and that looks pretty good, I think. And let's see these, and then we have just before this one we did these two, right? That's pretty good, right? And then the first one we did was this one, and then how fun is that with that ripped paper, right? That is pretty good, right? That is pretty fun. And then we made 3 cards. We did this card, we did this card, and then we did this card. And how fun are those, right? I mean, that's pretty good, all out of 1 card kit. So what you ended up with then left was you ended up with so we had, you still have your dies you get to use, right? You have your dies you get to use. We'll just do that like that. You have your dies you get to use. You have all of these sentiments still left. All those sentiments. You have all of these ephemera pieces left. I still had this one die cut that I did out of the back of the card. I have the remnant of the back of the card. And then these 2 here we can still use. These couple of, yeah, those are paper scraps, but you can still do stuff. Okay, and so then these ephemera pieces, oh, whoops. These ephemera pieces, that little die cut I can still use on something else. And then all these flowers. We have all these here. Let me pop them in the bag. We've got all these flowers left. We still have all of those for more cards, right? So put that there. We have bows left still. And if you've ever bought Anna's bows, oh my goodness, they're pretty spendy. You get the bows left. We still have 3 actual card bases left. Oh, and then 3 card bases. We still have all the inserts, so I'll end up using 3 inserts, but that leaves me with 9 left inserts that were pretty good for being, you know, all inclusive. You could use them for just about whatever. You still have all your envelopes then, right? Let's not cover up our beautiful dies there. And then you still have all of this paper. So I still have this piece here left, and I have one, and this is thick cardstock, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock left. So 5 full sheets that I have left. So there's another double, there's a double. I mean, or just layers to go on the cards. You could use these as layers. You could cut these out and pop these on top of the card bases that are left if you wanted to layer them up. Like, take this piece here. We could do some fancy cutting out of that. Pop some of our ephemeras or whatnot, and I mean, seriously, like, super, super fun. So, I mean, still so many things we can do, right? Or would I add this to the top? Honestly, I could make a card out of this, a card base out of that, and then pop this on that. That's actually what I would do, is make a card base out of that, and then pop this on here. And this would be the, trim it down. That would be the layering, and then you could proceed from there. But this stuff here, I would get stuff out of my stash too. So there you go there. But I mean, oh my goodness, that is actually still quite a lot left. I think total score on this of all the stuff you still have left out of the card kit, that is quite a lot. And we already made all of that for $45 that had free shipping. To me, that is a great deal. I think that is a lovely deal. So let me know what you think of the projects down in the comments below. I know they're not like totally decked out full layers of 7 layers of Anna, but I still thought it was pretty fun and great use of the cards, or great use of all the items in the kit. Let me know what you thought. Thanks so much for hanging out, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.